プレイステーション。
Guard, 6'6", number 2, Alexander.
It's Thursday night and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then it's Sarr. And it's Koulibaly in at the 2 spot. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. Certainly one of the most in for Koulibaly.
Number 5.
Holmgren the pass to SGA. Back to Holmgren. And he banks in the layup. Holmgren's got a second bucket tonight.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Pass to Doc. Back to McCollum. Wizards passing it around. Caruso against Middleton. Back to McCollum. Down low. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, with his ability to both score and facilitate, McCollum really fits the combo guard label.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Now Dort takes it inside. Takes the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Washington's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Doc, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Count that one for Dort.
When you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
All free throws, good from Doc. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams.
Nice time by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
George with a screen on George. Here's Doc. And Holmgren pulls it down. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Baseline J on the way. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has shown tremendous growth in this area. His ability to break down a defense on ball screen.
Count that one.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now, here's SGA. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
Outside, George. Pass to Doc. Sarr with the screen on George. Here's Doc. That's good from 17 feet away. Doc's got 8 points.
Well, he's cooking now. That's 3 out of 4 here at the start.
Now, here's Caruso. And here is George. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McCollum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Here is Doc. He's got 8. Pass to Middleton. Sarr with the screen on Caruso. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Caruso against McCollum. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by SGA.
Oh, how about the slam there from Gilgeous-Alexander? He loves getting that type of positioning down low.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Thunder, Aaron Wiggins comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for George. And a change for the Wizards. Corey Kispert's checked in for George. Now here's Middleton. 17 points in his last outing. Down. Rebound by Wallace. Outside, SGA. On the way, Wiggins. Holmgren outside. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Holmgren's got 7.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
For 3, Middleton. Rebound by Williams. And here are the Thunder. They're on a 14-6 run. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Carries it from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Middleton the pass to Doc. Sarr the screen. To the middle and stolen by Williams. McCollum against SGA. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Wallace, good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Middleton outside. Pass to Doc. There's the screen. And Holmgren pulls it down.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace outside. Unloads from 13. Takes a 3. And there's Holmgren. That's good. On the assist by Wallace. He's got 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's Oklahoma. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Jang in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Mitchell. And he makes good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Oklahoma City has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. As to Joe, shoots the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Now Johnson. Here is Doc. Back to Johnson. Here is Doc. Ball is covering. Here's the break. There's the 3. And again, it's Oklahoma City with the 3.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. That's for me, guys.
Sharing the ball. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And the Thunder with some changes. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Isaiah Joe. Dort comes in for Cason Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And then for Washington, George is checked in for Gill. Coulibaly comes in for Johnson. And McCollum subbed in for Carlton Carrington. They get the rebound. Williams can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 20. To the inside. And George with the stop.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Free throw good. Dort. GA, you hear about 3 levels scored. But is it just 3 levels?
That's a great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Latrey trains the three-pointer. Dort's got 9.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the paint. Here's Todd. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Dort. And a miss there on the triple. For Washington, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Coulibaly, bounce pass, inside. Here's Dort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Washington, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Alexander Saw. He's checked in for the Wizards. First one falls for him. No good on the second free throw. So, Tim, in the past, it's always been accepted that the veteran-laden teams would have an edge. But I don't know if we're seeing that as much. What do you think?
Well, I think you used to see a lot more continuity with rosters across a number of years, but nowadays, much shorter contracts means you have teams that evolve and change more regularly than ever before.
Almost feels like you got to be more nimble as a franchise than ever before.
You absolutely have to have much more forethought because you keep these groups together for a shorter period of time.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Washington. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Boston matchup, it's the 8th time they'll take the floor in this fledgling season. They'll be prepared for a tough one there.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And a switcher also for Washington. Middleton's checked in. Back to SGA. Fade away. Rebounded by the Wizards. Knox got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The Wizards working the ball around now. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
The Thunder leading by 20. Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Dort wide open. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Doc. In the corner, George with it. McCollum outside. Here's Doc. Kept the line by Washington. And the whistle blows as the basket counts in a 3-point play chance.
Substitution on the court.
Holmgren with it. You saw him with 29 points last game. And there's the snag to finish it off.
Lift off, Mr. Jordan. A one-way ticket to the rim.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Back to SGA, and he drops it in from the low post. And it's 8 points for Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Doc. Holmgren with the steal. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Against the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Well, Holmgren is mainly known for rim protection on defense, but he can come up with a steal as well.
Middleton against Caruso. They grab their own miss. Doc in the corner, it's Sarr. McCollum outside. Clock at 6. There's the pick. Over SGA. McCollum, no good. The Thunder leading by 21. The kick out to Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Sarr with the screen on Dort. Knock the pass to Sarr. Here is Doc. 15 points in the game. Shoots from 14. On the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They have a good plan going right now. They're starting to create separation.
I like their offensive approach. They've been aggressive, but under control.
Here's Doc. The Wizards with another miss. Caruso looking for an opening from downtown, and Dort gets it to go. Dort's got 14 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so it's Lou Dort making things happen for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're thinking about this shot.
Welcome to this early season edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Before we analyze that first half, we get to check out the power rankings. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never throw the first chicken wing.
Yeah, I can't believe you just snitched Kenny.
Well, I don't care who did it. You're both cleaning it up.
But Ernie was Kenny.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Thunder.
When a team is moving the ball like this, Shaq, they're tough to defend.
Yeah, their mentality is, I've got a good shot, but you've got a better one. It's a coach's dream.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Doc with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he showed...
Doc is checked in for Bilal Coulibaly. And Carlton Carrington subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Chris Middleton. Doc is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Keyshawn George. And it's Sarr in at the 5 spot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Sarr in the post. Working on Williams. That one good for 2.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Out to the right wing. Holmgren the pass to SGA. Oklahoma City moving it around. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Holmgren with the steal. And here is Caruso. He has 7. And Chet Holmgren hits from deep. Holmgren's got 8 here in the quarter.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
And the officials have called the illegal steal right there.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in. Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Wiggins kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that could carry on well throughout the year.
Pass to Kispert. Here is Doc. 6 to shoot. Washington needs to get a shot off here from outside the arc. And it's Carrington missing.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that one's good, Caruso.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Here's Carrington. Gilgeous-Alexander covers. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Washington. McCollum comes in for Chris Middleton. The Thunder shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. And the 3 off target.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Washington's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. On the wing, Carrington. Back to Kispert. McCollum outside. Kispert setting the pick for McCollum. Pass to Kispert. A three-pointer off the mark. Wiggins outside. And here is Wallace. That will count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. They've got Case and Wallace. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Topic in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Down low, here's Tom. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Jang, he's checked in for Topic. And a switcher also for Washington. Champagne's checked in. Knock the pass to Champagne. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Champagne's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Wallace. It's Joe on the wing. And the Thunder another three.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen. You know, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Wiggins beyond the arc. Joe can't get it to go.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
The shot's good from Kispert.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Wallace kicks to Zhang. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Wallace kicks to Zhang. The rebound by Champagnie.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Out left to the wing. Here is Doc. Shot clock at 6. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Pass to Wallace, off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Mitchell, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alexander Saw, he's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Joe, defended by Carrington. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell passes to Wallace, and the shot goes in. And that's 10 points for Wallace.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Over to the wing. Here's Doc. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. The Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. For 3, Mitchell. A three-pointer is right on target.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well. And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Wallace dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Song. Here is Doc. Here's the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Launches a 3. And again, it's Oklahoma City with a 3.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now, here's Kispert, covered by Wiggins. Now, Carrington. It's tipped. Now, here's Wallace. And Wallace gets double-teamed. Wiggins outside. To the middle. Williams looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Joe can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. To the paint. Mitchell with it. Wiggins outside. Pass to Wallace. Now, here's Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Three-pointer. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum finds Sarr.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Here is Doc. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Oklahoma City shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Wallace outside. Inside, Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
McCollum outside. Pass to Doc. Mitchell against McCollum. To the inside. Shot clock at 5. Doc can't get it to go.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Thunder.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Chet Holmgren.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here is Doc, covered by Joe. Down low, here's Doc, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but Do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Mitchell in the corner. Back to Wallace. Wiggins passes to Joe. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.